boy Jay Geezy, a.k.a. the Big Puffa, and I'm here. Sorry I missed y'all last week. I was feeling a little under the weather, but alas, I'm here today. We're going to have a great show. Special guests, delicious treats, plenty of dabs, a really dope song. I think there's going to be a giveaway. Puff Puff pass it along. Oh, it's going to be dope. I'm excited. You should be excited too. Coming shortly here. Shouts out to everybody who was tuned in last week. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sure it was an awesome show. It's getting lots of shout outs, lots of love. Shout out to everybody for holding it down. Yeah, this is the second last episode of the season. Wow. Almost done. We're almost done. Hello.
Hello.
Puffa.
I'm Cindy.
Cindy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
One of the guests on the show today.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Artist.
Yes.
Artist, that's what's up. Gonna paint some.
Correct.
Ooh.
I'm gonna paint a beautiful painting.
I'm excited. What are you gonna be painting? Can you reveal that, or is that a surprise maybe for the show?
I'm painting a very, very special subject. I heard he runs this place.
Oh.
I don't know if you've heard about him.
Oh.
He likes carrots.
He likes I'd seen some carrots on the desk here earlier too. I think y'all know who it is. It's the special. He definitely runs this place for sure. He definitely does. Well, I'm excited to see that. Also, there's going to be some tasty treats.
Yes, from the Butter Chef.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. So not just Parker. Not just Parker's going to be having tasty treats. We're all going to be having tasty treats. That's really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
What kind of paints are you going to be using here?
I am using Crafts Smart, just from Michael's. It's acrylic paint and water-based, just regular good old paint, nothing fancy.
That's pretty cool. Little known fact, when I was a young lad, I wanted to be an artist. That was the first thing I ever wanted to be when I grew up, was an artist. I like to paint when I was younger, yeah.
Well, you'll have to come to our paint party that we have on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ooh.
And on running the pre-show, we'll hear more about in a minute. Hi, jumping in. Sorry, Andrew, coming to be a dick about it. But run the intro.
Oh, what?
Yep.
My
Yep.
job's done.
The opinions expressed in the following program are those of the producer and do not necessarily reflect those of Cannabis Life Network, Pot TV, Cannabis Culture, or High Times.
If you got him, y'all. It's 420.
.21. Dan, it's all right. I was lighting it just as I started. Close enough. Craig X here. 420-ish on the West Coast. Light them if you got them. Hopefully you already did. I'm catching up, or I'll make up for lost time. Joint 188 over here, doing it on the show, Thursday show here, known as Expert Joints Live. 179th time we've done this. Episode 179, known as Paint by Numbers. That's this episode. That should be a good one. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming out. Since we last spoke, let's see what happened. Episode 46 of Fridays happened over there, Save On Radio, featuring the Big Puffa, who brought artist and producer Zain Termizi, I believe that was Termizi? Zen Termizi, sorry. And surprise guest EVA in the place to be. EVA Mob on Instagram as well too. One of the cats from Heatwaves Click. We've seen him around here. Played his song on a Dab Time as well before. I'm talking to Puffa over here in the. It was dope. You can check the replay over there of the Mixcloud. There's also Twitter Periscope behind the scenes. I don't know if Save on Radio has the replay up yet, but you can get all those links over at expertjoints.com, of course, for sure. And of course, you can watch the replay over there on High Times TV as well, too, along with all 5 series over there. Fridays with Craig X and DJ Slippy, Out and About. We've also got the Chronic Cooking with Craig X, Expert Joints Presents, and, of course, this show, Expert Joints Live. All those episodes all over there. Go check that out, tv.hightimes.com, and the High Times TV app as well, too. The last replay of this show is also there, and the last Chronic Cooking episode that came up, brownies. Thank you all for watching that. Apparently, y'all like brownies, because that has gotten some views on the Instagram, so thank you. Keep watching. So that's on a positive note. Though on a sad note, it's like 2 weeks in a row here. This weekend we lost another of our previous show guests and a big member of the cannabis community, particularly in Toronto. Longtime activist Tracy Curley passed away, for those who are unfamiliar. Suddenly in her home, I believe last weekend, she did have some health problems, and I think they may have gotten the best of her. But unfortunately, it's a big hole for the cannabis community out there in Toronto. Tracy was a really nice person to me. She'd always been very, very big supporter of a lot of the events and that I was involved with, particularly when out in Toronto. Of course, she did a lot of stuff with Opus as well, too, as a Pot TV alum. So a huge part of the scene. They had a big gathering for her to celebrate her life Tuesday, I believe, at Vapor Central. So shouts to Matt Murnau and Amy Anonymous, who helped put that on and organize them. Apparently they let off about 2 pounds of glitter. Hey, more unsurprised guests. I didn't expect you all to here. You can come sit if you want. Anyway, a bunch of glitter they let off in the whole place, and smoked a bunch of weed and told a lot of Tracy stories. So, and there's been a lot of the coverage on some of the other Pot TV shows. So, dearly missed, and sad to see her go, but shouts to Tracy Curley and everything she did. So respects to her. I think if you want to support her, I believe Amy's got some, I don't know if there's GoFundMe or some sort of thing going on there, but keep clicking through there and pay attention to that. That was a big deal. Anyway, if you don't want to miss any of that, follow them. If you don't miss any of what we've got going on in there, hit the subscribe button. That'll do everything we've got going on. And then I'd appreciate the old thumbs up. Pretty good. I just got one too many knuckles. One too many knuckles. It's all right. What else? This week on the show, artist, painter Cindy Smail in the place to be. That's going to be really cool to talk to her for a minute. Also, the Big Puffa is here, as always. Brings a classic this week for Dab Time, though. If you don't know it, you slipping. From Stinkmitt. Yep, Stinkmitt. Also, we've got Grow Tips with our man D420K. All that and a Big Puff pass it along too. Giveaway. Big box of stuff over there waiting for you to give away. To somebody in the chat room, probably. Han Solo Toker, CBC Voter, Detonator, Izzy S. Could be you. Everyone could be you. Let me see what else. Super Flurus. What's going on there? Evil Dave, how are you? What's happening there? Mr. and Mrs. All the people in there. Shaggy 420, Marvis Parvis, Big Ed. Appreciate it. You guys, how y'all doing? Thank you guys for joining us here. As always, appreciate you tuning in week after week after week. And all those people who I sometimes miss in there, and everybody else who's watching as well, too. Good show. I'm going to kick off the show here with something from Fast 420, I believe is the case. Yes, this is it right here. I had a jar, too. Oh, the jar's over there. Oh, well, I got a bag right here. Fast 420. 420 dot. What was that, Andrew? We got it in rehearsal. Fast420.ca, if you're in a hurry to get some weed, they will bring it to you quick, fast. I don't know, can I tell what happened yesterday, you think? There was some camera crew here from a very respected news agency, and the Fast420 people came through right quick, and it was very cool, and you'll probably hear about it, especially if you're in the UK or around the world soon. That's all I can probably say. But that was bloody, bloody cool. In the bud cam, if you can't read between the lines there, let's show you what's in the cam anyway. Oh my, this is I forget. They didn't label it. No, they did label it somewhere, and then I switched it to the. I don't know, but it looks good, doesn't it? It was. I knew what it was at one point, and now I've forgotten. That's on me. It's the given me amnesia haze, even though it isn't probably amnesia haze. But to my right is definitely my guest on the show today, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Cindy Smail to the show. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Everybody. Good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you being here. Welcome to Studio 710 and Expert Joints Live.
Thank you.
We got the camera and the little notes and stuff in the wrong place from here today, but we'll do it this way. Astute viewers might actually also recognize you from the Products by Sec joint rolling video as well too.
Correct.
Where?
That was a really fun party.
Well, you won.
I know.
She was the big wiener. We'll show you that video afterwards as well too. My mic keeps falling off. I was sitting on it. Busy Izzy and Chelsea from formerly Motorcan and now the highly herbally inspired project. They seem to be walking the back there, chilling out. Ladies, did you want to come sit down and join us? People know you. Do you want to? Don't you want to?
I mean, we're not late, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can go come hang out for a bit. We'll get you a handheld. Come say hi.
Oops,
People
sorry.
know you enough. There's no reason you can't not come post up. All right, come crash for the show for a minute. I feel awkward, you two just standing there. And you didn't get on the last time you were here. So, right, just quick little welcome. Just, hi, good to see you. How are you? Everything well? Yeah, move the cushions as much as you need to and shit like that. There you go, that's more comfortable, right? Dabs over there. Puffa, you want to pull out some of the show dabs and just pull out for the ladies here and let them post up. These girls are going to want to take some dabs and some bong rips while we're here. And there's,
Yeah, you got a bong rip.
well,
Yes.
yeah, there's that too. Of course, we got that too. There's water underneath the table. Go right ahead. Please help yourself.
Always
You
prepared.
for a torch or you for a flame? I got some hemp wick over here as well too.
I'll take hemp again later.
There. Well, let's start with
Oh,
that.
sorry.
There's probably a lighter over in the little torch. Sorry to just
Thank you.
interrupt all, but ladies, didn't expect the guests here all of a sudden.
Just crashing the show. Oh, yeah, I know.
Right, yeah, that's sort of what they do. Hey, can we move that ladder out of the shot as well too? Because that just doesn't look good either. We should have caught that. Damn. That's all right, my good. Ladies, help yourself. Good to see you. Thank you. Welcome. Always
Thanks
a
for
pleasure.
having us.
Cindy, back to you now. Now that we've got everybody settled and my mic's back and we're all caught up. Okay, on with the show. Also, probably for the astute viewer as well too. You're a painter, but back out of the joint rolling contest. You did a very good job. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And it looks like you've rolled a joint or two in your time.
Perhaps that's correct. I think it just takes a little bit of patience and maybe a good teacher, which I had that, thankfully, and lots of practice.
Lots of practice, and
Lots
that's
of
the best part.
practice.
That's the
Absolutely,
best part. I should remember you
absolutely. It is
rolled
the best
two
part.
of them, but watch the video and you'll see. Cindy killed it. And today, you're going to kill it on the canvas over here. This is the first time we've actually had an easel on set or a paintbrush, and I'm a little nervous, but we did put down a piece of fabric on the ground, but it's okay. We'll
All
be fine.
covered.
You paint, yes.
I paint a lot of everything. I particularly focus on cannabis paintings, lots of pot leaves and lots of creative painting. I love bright colors, so I'm excited about the painting today.
So you're going to paint something live here on the show right now.
I am.
And so you've got a canvas over here, so let's show them the canvas over here. Very nice. Okay, yeah. So you got that, and you're gonna paint something, and we'll see at the end of the show what it is.
That's right.
Oh, very, very.
Are you
cool.
excited?
I am quite actually excited. I'm looking because I can't quite see. All I can just see is I can see about as much as you guys can actually at this angle. We've positioned it just so where I can't
It's
quite
perfect.
see.
It's
So
gonna be a surprise.
I'm looking forward to it. How did you get into painting in the first place?
I went to a paint night just like everybody else, and when I came back home, I just realized how much I loved it. I told my husband, he's like, why don't you go to Michael's, buy a few supplies? And then I got in a lot of trouble for going to Michael's, but you know, that just kind of happens when the wife goes shopping, whatever.
You want to spend it on what you want, how you want.
And then it just blew up from there. I just started painting. My house got filled with bunch of my paintings, maybe a little too much for him, but for me it's just perfect, obviously. And then somebody asked me to sub for them, and I did the subbing. And
Like at a school or an art class or something?
an art class, a paint
okay.
night
Yeah.
for kids. It was
Right.
like a birthday party, and I just went there and I did my things. It was about 15 kids. I was like a bit nervous, but I was like, I got this. I know how to do this. And when I left, I was just like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. Like, there's no doubt about it. And I just started Cindy Smail paintings, and I started my classes, and I'm so grateful for being able to do that, and for the family, the friends that were right behind me and saying, do it, you got this, like, you can do this. And now we're a year later, and I have my own company. I'm the lead teacher for a Palette of Fun paint party owned by Gail Simpson. So I really I couldn't be more grateful.
That's really cool. I mean, have you always been artistic? Were you like painting by numbers as a kid, or were you into the finger
No, I
paints
never
at a young
really
age?
did any kind of painting by number. The only thing I can say, I think I always had the artist in me. I just didn't know I had it. And when I went to that paint night the first time, I felt like I was always ahead of the teacher in my mind. And I was like, that's interesting. Like, I feel like I know how to do this. And
Turned
I did.
out you did. Hey, that's pretty cool.
No,
That's
it's
pretty
really
cool.
good. No, I really, truly am grateful.
Did you have like, I don't know, did you have like a mom or your aunt, or was your dad artistic or something?
My mom
or?
is very artistic. My mom is artistic in so many ways, but she draws really, really well. She sews amazing pieces. She does murals. I mean, my mom does it all, obviously.
Yeah,
My
mom's the
mom.
best. Yes, of course. Everybody loves their mama, and it sounds like yours got a lot to love there. But that's very, very cool. I mean, it's similar. I kind of find the carryover. I interviewed a lot of like musicians and stuff like that, and the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
my dad was in a band, or my mom
Yeah,
played the guitar.
but I
or
never
something.
really did it as a kid.
That's
Like,
cool.
it wasn't.
Yeah, keep helping yourselves, by the way, ladies. There's more in there.
Yeah,
There's well, if you get bored with that, you can always, there's another part 2 one as well too. Puffa can pull out. There's also some weed in some jars. Help yourselves there. I think the lighter's in the little dish. There's some Q-tips. There's everything you need. Please help yourselves there. There's a whole little station over there. Water, the whole nine, please. Some products by Sack Edibles if you need them as well too. Look, some herbally inspired products. Some fantastic critical mass. Yes. We got it all here. We're holding it down, and she's actually got it all at cindysmailpaintings.com is where too you can get a piece. You can get them to
Book a class.
book a class
That's
as well
right.
too. And if anybody wanted to like commission a piece or something, can they do that as well?
Yes, absolutely. They can contact me via my website or via my Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to do a custom piece for sure.
I love it. What do you enjoy the most? Like, what gives you the most satisfaction? The reaction of the person, or like the doing the work yourself? I mean, what do you enjoy the most? Why do you do it?
I love that question. My favorite part, I'd say, is about 3/4 through the class, when I see the paintings are really starting to take shape, and like everybody is like looking at me like, I'm actually like painting this. Like, this actually looks good, you know? And then I'll be like, just stand up and back away from your painting, because when you're painting it, you're like this, right?
Right.
You're not really like far away when you would look at it on a wall, and it just amazes me that people are always like, I painted this and I'm gonna put it on my wall, and I'm like, yes, that's my favorite part.
I love
Put
it.
it on the wall.
I'm sure this will end up on the wall somewhere.
I hope so.
I have no doubt. We got a lot of other stuff on the wall. You
Yes.
saw the office there. Got to
I did.
commemorate this.
Super
You said about classes. So you do some art classes. You said now, right?
That's right. So
The details on those for people who want a class.
So we do actually have a class coming up this Sunday, in partnership with the Butter Chef and the High End Dinner.
Right.
And that is June 9th at 5 o'clock.
I think Andrew's got the poster for that. There it is. Yes. It's
Perfect.
Sunday, June 9th.
That's right. So this Sunday.
Right.
And we'll be painting really beautiful, fun, easy painting. And I hope that everybody will enjoy themselves. We'll be having some treat from the Butter Chef.
Nice.
And there's going to be some giveaway, some good chill music. And I'm really looking forward to, again, just seeing the end result when everybody's standing there holding their canvas. We're taking the picture, and I'm looking at all the smiles. Nobody's like, you know, on the picture.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah, look
Well,
at
anybody
my
who goes to
painting.
one of the high-end dinner events always has a really good time, and I definitely well put together event for sure. So if you're going to be doing that, painting that, and Adam's going to be bringing out the food from as the Butter Chef there, I mean, it's got the high-end party there. Tickets, I think there's a Ticketbud page or something
Yes,
as well too. You can get
it
that?
is on the Eventbrite website, and I also
Here, there you go.
yeah, and I also have
Ticketbud as well too.
Ticketbud as well.
Yeah.
And the link is everywhere on Instagram on all of our profiles.
Very cool. Tickets are how much, do you know?
$50, and it includes a bunch of treats. It includes part of the giveaway. It includes your canvas, everything that you need to paint your beautiful painting. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good time.
I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, blessings, blessings.
How'd you like that on the mic there, Andrew? Yeah. Yeah, I bet, man. Well, you know, shit, it's pretty awesome. That sounds like an awesome party.
It's gonna be super fun.
Right? I mean, shit, this is pretty fun. We got the painting here. It's kind of artsy and stuff right now. All we just needed some little snacks, and we got our own little party here. We got the ladies over here right now.
Oh, well, look who's coming around me.
Hey, it's the Butter Chef, Adam Barsky. What's going on, brother?
Hey.
Right on time as always, my friend. How are you, dude?
Cue as a
I mean, almost like we planned it that way.
okay.
Yeah, stay here for a minute. What's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you.
Good, nice to
Everything
see
well?
you. Thanks for having me here again.
Yeah, thanks for stopping. No, that's okay. He can post up here
I'll
for a second.
just stand back there.
Yeah, for a minute. We'll go in a second here. You doing well? You got the event coming up on Sunday.
Sunday, we got the event coming
Yes.
up on Sunday. Yeah.
And this is what you're going to be serving to some of it?
This is
or-
a bit of just a sneak peek
What
of
did you
just
bring?
some snacks and things. Yeah, these are just some canapes.
Looks
Oh,
amazing.
they're sliding slightly off the
They're
plate, so I'm
sliding.
being as careful as I can. Yeah, yeah.
There's a sirloin steak canapé here with CBD infused Dijon foam.
Oh.
And there's a steelhead salmon canapé here with pesto and yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring the fire on Sunday as it is.
So these are going to be this little sampling of the snacks from Sunday. Ooh,
Yeah.
Here, you want to take this for a second? Sure. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Andrew. Shh, don't tell me what to do. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Bam.
Bud cam.
Okay.
It's not just a bud cam anymore.
No, this is the overhead cam in this case. So yes, I think I can tell which ones might be the salmon. Ooh, and I
Yeah.
do see the steak in there. Damn, those look good, bro.
Little Asiago cheese on there as well.
Oh man, oh man.
That's
oh,
for
man.
everybody to have.
Oh well then, okay. Ladies, you're the right spot at the right
Oh
time.
my goodness, you guys are spoiled.
I don't know if we have any dietary or not. Are you
No, I like
vegan or
food.
something?
Oh,
Or, no. Help yourself in. Okay, I wasn't sure. Just checking.
Thank you,
Right?
sir.
And then before you get your hands all covered in paint,
you,
if there's
thank you.
anything you'd like to help yourself
Thank
too.
you.
I'm gonna take this
Should we
little one
switch?
over here.
Let
So,
you go in front of me.
Well, oh goddamn. Oh, Parker.
Parker's following me all day today.
Yeah, Parker's a big fan of you today. You know what? I think
He's
Parker.
like, wait, you guys are eating the things off the plate now. Can I have one?
So good.
I've been guarding that thing
So delicious. Thank you.
I'll save this one for Parker to munch on through the show. These we can by all means hand around, help yourself,
That was really good.
and help yourself
Thank you.
to a ticket to the high-end dinner series fancy art party on Sunday.
Yes,
Yes.
please. There's a couple more seats available, so
Right.
just trying to fill it up.
Oh yeah, watch the light there. That's I didn't mean to trip
You
you,
didn't
on
see
that.
that.
Didn't see it, didn't hear it, didn't nothing. I do see that I still haven't gotten to this joint and working on it. And I did see the event poster, but obviously if you want us to event more, support them more and find out more, there's the High-End Dinner Instagram account too that you can go check out, as well as I think there's a highenddinner.com, might be the website as well too, but definitely the High-End Dinner Instagram page is the place to check out, and the Butter Chef as well too on Instagram, and Cindy Smail Paintings as well
Yes,
too on
that's
Instagram. All right, well maybe you do that after the break. Because for right now, I'm going to let her get set up with the painting here. We're going to fix the lights. We're going to feed Parker. We're going to take a little minute to
I didn't do
recompose
anything.
ourselves and I'm going to pick the steak out of my
Thanks,
teeth.
Parker.
We'll be right back.
If we could, a round of applause for the ladies from Products by Stack for putting on a great party tonight, yes? All right. Now, typically, you got a few different ways to do the joint rolling competition. It's usually like the fastest joint, the fattest joints. I want to see the nicest joints. Yes, please just pass the jar around, dump a few nugs out. 4 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Ready, in 3, 2, 1, roll. We got a nice selection here. We got king size down there. My man's still grinding over here. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Some shaky hands. Oh my God. The suspense is killing me. All right, just take your time. But you don't have much time because you got 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Not the fastest, not the fattest, but the overall nicest joint. 30 seconds, you got 30 seconds left to get those joints in, filters done, tailored, ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joints down! Joints down, joints down, joints down. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have to eliminate because it's not actually a finished joint. Now, so the inside out and backwards, it looks like it's kind of not finished, but it is because you light the paper on this end, it burns all the way up and then lights the joint for you. And my girl at the end here rolled 2. All right, no filter in one, filter in the other. We got actually a fairly finished looking proper kind of cone over here at the end. And another one. A little bit of a hiccup at the top there on the twist. And then we got, no, he's waving goodbye. Well, if I had to go ahead and eliminate and go ahead and get to my top 3, well, you wouldn't be in it, my friend. In the meantime, take a box of pure hemps with you. I'm sure those will stick probably pretty well. I think if I had to smoke these joints, I would want to smoke this joint, and this joint, and this joint. Oh. It's a wet one. It's a wet one because you were rushing, you were sweating on the hands there. He rolled it with the novel technique, and the technique failed. I gotta take maybe a point off for that. Little tight one here, little baby joint. This is the chillin' on the couch, she calls it.
Watching Netflix.
Nice even smoke on there. That's burning exactly how you would want to. Nice ratio, not too much smoke, not too hot. That's a really nice joint. The lady over here, she's got the visual. Does she have the smoke to back that up? Oh, flaming up now. Little bit of a run starting off the one side with the light in trouble. But it is smoking. Good even pulls. Man, this is a tough call. Sometimes when you're chilling on the couch, you just need a little bitter. Give it up for the lady over here. The winner of the General Honey!
On behalf of Expert Joints and Products by Sec and everybody in this basket, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys. I'm just so speechless, and that doesn't happen to me often, so thank you very much.
Put your hands together for all the entries here at the Products by Sec Pop-Up Party!
The city can feel like a big place. It can be disorienting at times. Between the traffic, the people, and the extreme weather, it can be tough to get around. And that's why Fast 420 lets you order online. With tons of high quality options to choose from, Fast 420 offers convenient delivery right to your door. Sign up today at fast420.ca.
Todd will make us want to squeeze in close.
Hello.
Hi. Is that close enough, Todd? Is that good enough, buddy? Fucking God. Good thing we showered this week. Over here for dab time with my man, the butter chef. What are you going, fool? No, you go and you stay in here. And Todd, you can press wide a little bit. That was a little close anyway, man. I mean, I would have done a deep pore cleanse if I knew you were gonna fucking come in that close, bro. Over here for dab time with the one and only, the Big Puffa. What's going on, kid?
Hey, I'm just glad to be back.
How'd you enjoy that appy?
It was delicious.
Hopefully it doesn't upset your tummy now. You good this week, bro?
I'm good this week.
Right,
I had one of the, steak?
The steak.
Yeah.
Parker's trying to have 2 of those steaks right now.
He's been glued to the plate the whole time.
Yeah. He was all weirded out because they're getting some renos done in the bathroom right now, and the noises and the sounds were fucking him up. But all of a sudden, he didn't really care anymore. He's like, there's steak and salmon. I'm a big fan of both of those. Do you know? Really? I could go for something. Anyway, back to the show. Instead of the Parker panting cam. In the place to be. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you very much. I'm multitasking too much. Make it happen over here. We got a track today from a group called Stinkmitt.
Stinkmitt.
Okay.
This is it's an oldie but a goodie.
Okay.
Yeah, Stinkmitt. Yeah, the song is called Super Chronic though. So
it is called Super Chronic, and you watch and you see that video, and it is super chronic. It is when you hear the track, man. They
You'll understand.
I understand, and I got it from that point quite easily.
We also got a joint 189 here, and I figured there were so many people I should light another one. And speaking of some super chronic, we got the folks from the Fukushima pre-roll factory. They got these deadly ass joints as well too, man. People are like, oh boy, my man. Well, the treats were tasty, so that's 189, 190. Trying to make sure we get to 200 by the end of next week.
Oh boy.
I have a plan. I think it'll work out.
Keep lighting.
Right? Yeah, I'll pass this one to you for the start of dab time as I pass the joint. That only makes sense. We'll pass it around. And 89, 90. Perfect. We got some products as well too. I was going to have some products from the Products by Sec, but I think the ladies down there have it. So you know what? I'll go ahead and.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'll take that one. I was also going to blaze some products from Backcountry Labs maybe as well too. Herbally inspired. I got all kind of good stuff in here as well too. Lots going on. And by the means, help yourselves as well too. Chef, I hope you like butter. Oh, of course you do. That's kind of why I wanted to smoke some of their Lunar Alchemy butter over here as well too. I figured that was the play there. That's why we should smoke this one today. That's why that was the stretch. So, okay, switch. No, that's not that camera. This camera. There we go. Yeah, Parker, you pout away. It'll be fine, buddy. You'll be okay. He's down there sneezing in his face. I don't like this. Oh, you're lucky you're cute, buddy. It'll be worth it.
Beauty.
And make it big, right? Yes, sorry. Bing.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
There you go. Lunar Alchemy butter. Some smeared on the top, some smeared on the bottom. That's why part of it was out of focus. It's delicious, though. That's from the fine folks, Products by Sec. Their gummies get a lot of the shine, but they do make a good extract as well, too. We're going to blaze that today. Ladies have some products down there. I see some Fine WC out there, some Herbally Inspired.
I love me some Nukin.
Right. Well, like I said, if not, there's always a few more back here to choose from as well, too. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Help yourselves.
I just want to look.
Right, there's lots to do here. Well, I want to take a listen to this song and smoke some dabs. It's called Dab Time, not stand around and fucking just talk about shit time.
Yeah.
Right? All right, well then, if you got your dabs ready, we got the track ready. So without any further ado, dab time!
You good? You're good.
Just pulled the CBD dabs out of the office.
Yeah.
Chronic motivated crimes not created. And everybody knows sickness inebriated. We know you off the crack. Soaking up your sack.
Leave the video.
Super chronic.
We're over here, Andrew.
The empty scene.
Oh, Andrew. He's doing dabs in there as well, I think. It's not wine time, Parker. Dab time. Oh, fuck, that shit's good. Everything else good with you, Chef?
Yeah, just getting busy. When it gets busy,
Right.
get bored.
Yeah, you never know. I've seen a bunch of other chefs going on to this weekend. You're staying here, though, so you got your event as well, too. Way cooler there. So
Nomad did invite me to go out there,
nah, man, it's alright. Vancouver's cooler than Toronto. These two girls down front here are super chronic. No doubt. They really are. I will say this, between both of you two, your consumption level is on par with anybody I've seen.
I can't smoke anymore.
I know Busy can eat every... Yeah, but still, you can eat every edible that's ever been. And I don't think I've ever seen you go more than 5 minutes without taking a bong toast. Or at least that's what my Instagram tells me. Yeah. Fuck, she's doing it again? Okay. She's me, I can do it. You're a lot to keep up with when it comes to smoking weed. But yeah, it's a lot to keep up with in the way of You're the dancing girl today.
Yeah. We gotta feel that negative space.
The P is for puffin' cause we are the freaks. The E is for erotic and the R
I
is for
agree,
raps.
yeah.
So tell the sober people just to stay the hell back.
Andrew, let's get to the bud can. Dab's gonna take here.
Yo, what's up? You know it's JC Fat in the motherfucking house right now. I'm talking to my girl Betty. We got the stuntman in the house.
Double stacker. Very, very nice.
Suck it. Fuck that ass. Fuck that shit. We wanted way too much. I guess last time he just produced track.
That's for her, not for me. That's for ladies taking that. Looks dizzy right there.
Really hard. I smoke this Oakland style, you know what I'm saying?
Hit him, I do before I take a hit of it.
I smoke West Coast style.
It's also super chronic. That's what I figured.
I smoke West Coast style, dude.
She smokes West Coast style, you know. Super chronic.
That was a super chronic track, man. She referenced a lot of weedy shit, so I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Shout out to Stinkmitt.
Stinkmitt, man, doing it. Stinkmitt on YouTube, and if you like the song, the link is down in the YouTube description. You can click on that and see right on through there. Click, clickety click. While you're clicking on things, of course, man, you can of course click on the Butter Chef over there, the high-end dinner series as well too. You can also click on Lord Deezy over there, and you should go click on the Buy Something over at the gtown604.com website. In theory, really, you should.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the new summer collection out. That shit's finally ready.
Yeah,
looking good, man. Looking good.
I might possibly wear some for the finale. We'll see.
Yes, season finale. We hadn't really talked about that, but there you go. Cat's out of the bag now. Finale's coming up soon. More details on that later in the show. Let me see what else. I guess that's really about it for the plugs for the dab time. So I guess next it's a quick little break and then some grow tips. Yeah, sound about right?
Grow tips.
Andrew? Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. We'll be right back. Grow tips. It does. All right. Well, in that commercial there, a little break video we saw. I guess it's a little tribute video. In the last week as well, too. Last Friday, the so-called dispensary test case that was going on here in Vancouver. The challenge in the courts to try and be able to allow a certain number of dispensaries who sign up all part of it to be able to continue. And well, a judge ruled that well, these places are going to have to close. And as we've seen, not only the medicinal cannabis dispensary yesterday and some other places before. Weeds as well decide to shutter their doors, at least for now, most of the locations in town. For more information, of course, weedsgg.ca on how you can get in touch with them, support them, stay up on them, and I still believe get products online. Tough times, man. Tough times. Of course, you know, you can always grow your own weed, and in this segment, we get some really good tips for some really great people, and this week, no exception. For the grow tips, back with us, our Bud D420K. What's up, brother?
Everything's good, brother. How are you?
Good, man. Just seeing you up there growing your beard, man. Not much else to do up there besides, I guess, grow weed and grow your beard. Hey, bro?
Well, if I had you up here, I would show you what we do up here besides that. Trust me.
I do know you ride your motorcycle and you just fucking chill out and exude cool, man. I mean, whatever D420K does is dope, man, and everybody loves you, man. Thank you for being so good to work with and accommodating and a part of the show.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
So basically, I mean, as we alluded on to a couple weeks ago, when you almost subbed in for Johnny, where we just about got him at the end there, we talked about how the first grow tip of the season you gave us was on clones, and now here we are near the end of the season, and it only makes sense for you to kind of be talking about curing, right? And I mean, you would know that PGOG of yours is no fucking joke, bro. But you got some curing tips here for us on grow tips today, bro?
Absolutely. The whole thing is the cure.
Yeah, it is.
You can wreck the best looking crop by not curing it right. And it took me a long time to figure that out. But the best way of curing it, and it's only my opinion, but it works for me and the product speaks for itself. is the Cali cure, old hippie style. Cut the plant down, the whole plant, hang it, let it cure in any. If you want it a little quick, it's 40 to 45 humidity and 55, 60 degrees temperature. And if you want that nice, slow 21-day cold cure, 50 and 50. You know?
I think not being in a rush is the huge number one principle on that. I think you want to take your time. You've put weeks and months into growing it in the first place. You can, like you said, you can ruin it in fucking no time if you don't do it right. And I think a lot of people get in a rush. I always would rather, I'll take an extra week. I don't care. I'm not in that big a rush.
Well, I even take a look at my plants before I cut them down. Even at the, when they call for 8 weeks, calls for 9 weeks, whatever.
They're done when they're done.
And they're done when they're done. And when they're done, they stop drinking, for one.
Yeah.
When they're really done.
Yeah.
And they're 100% orange hairs, but they're pretty much done when they're 70 to 80% red hairs on the buds. And this is where I like the sweet spot.
So you're chopping them down, you're putting them in your 50-50 for 3 weeks, just hanging to dry.
Yep. And then it's a nice crispy leaf cure. All the leaves. The leaves and the chlorophyll in the leaves and stuff, they basically turn into a carbohydrate, and the plant still lives off of that. And what it's doing is living off of that and just trying to breed that last little bit of THC, sticky, to catch that male pollen spore so they can fuck.
Right. Basically, yep.
And reproduce. So It's all about survival, and it uses it right to the bitter fucking end when those green leaves have no chlorophyll left in them. They are just plain and simple fucking. There's also the theory of letting it cure for the jar cure after that. It's the simple thing of taking an apple off a tree when it's fresh and eating another apple that's off the same tree that's been sitting in a cellar for 2 months. One is bittersweet, the other one is sugar sweet, like complete candy, no bitterness whatsoever.
Right. I think a lot of it is obviously, yes, in how you dry, and then to some degree about when and where you manicure, that leaving that extra, if you're on your personal tip, leaving that extra little sugar on, or even leave it on the stalk, and
Absolutely not. Sorry to cut you off, bro.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
love the sugar leaf because that's where I make my personal dry sift off of, those little small nugs, those little fucking sugar leaves and everything. I'll take the big fan leaves off before I hang them because they're not living off of that. Everything else is what you want on there. You trim that stuff off. You save it for a good year because it's not a lot every time. I'm just doing one medical store, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a good year to save up a nice Tupperware tub sort of full of really nice sugar leaf.
Right.
And I'll do that over the screens. And my God, man, it's so fucking nice.
Well, I mean, you're a resourceful dude making shit. I talk about protecting the buds to make sure they get a chance, but it was really more about that. The segue into putting them in the jars and keeping them, and at that point giving them a chance to continue along their maturation of their goodness. I used to have this northern, I'd put it away, and literally day 28 it tasted one day, and day 29 it tasted like something completely else, man. Like, it's just weird sometimes.
Yeah, and it can feel like it's almost moist, but it's not. It's just like when you break it apart, it's sticking to the scissors, it's sticking to your fingers because that resin is just beautiful. So
once you buck your plants down for after 3 weeks hanging them in there, you go ahead and give them a nice trim, leave them pretty good, and then what's your sort of routine for storage and the maintenance, and when do you kind of actually figure they're ready to crack into? When are they in the sweet spot as far as you're concerned?
Well, if it's just for smoking,
yeah, if it's for flower, keep it for flower.
If it's done a good 3 to 6 weeks afterwards in the jars and let it cure, you burp it once a week. You just basically open the jar and close it, and you do that once a week for 3 to 6 weeks, and you take a sample out every week after the 3rd week, and you'll see what strains which cultivars, excuse me, that you're using, that you're growing. You'll see which ones that are the sweet spots, and you can have it in that area. You can jar your weed up, and it's here. I got one I just jarred up here.
I bet you do. For those who don't know, I've ever seen D420K setup and shit like that. I've been over at one of his houses, and he always has like a shelf in the computer and like anything you could kind of need within arm's reach. Yeah, I got a little bit of that hash over here. I got a little bong over here. There's a jar of this weed here. See? See? Exactly what I'm saying. I hadn't even been to this house, and I knew it would be the exact same way. It's just like his fucking little office labby kind of shit. Yeah, that's my boy. Right? Hilarious, man. That's at least one thing you're consistent, my friend. You consistently produce good chronic. Well, I appreciate that, man. Obviously, it is important to put time into the cure. Any other little tips associated like that you want to pass on, or?
Patience.
Patience.
Patience in everything you're doing, extracting, all of it, because and old school methods are literally the fucking best ones. The new school methods are things you can try, like the Remo nutrients. Those fucking things. I love those, man. That's brand new for me, and the pyramids are brand new for me. But don't be afraid of. Just be patient, man. That's the whole thing. Let it everything take its course. Your cloning, your vegging, your bud, your cure, everything. It's so important to the final product, and it's very much worth the time.
And do you think, last thing, I'll let you get out of here, if you're curing to make like sift or do an extract versus a cure for flower for smoke, is there a particular major difference, or is it kind of a similar process?
It's a paper bag cure for 3 months at minimum, so that you can look at these. You can look at your little buds under your these little microscopes, right? You can have a little look and everything like that, and inspect them. Once those resin heads look like an orange, because it's almost like the raisin effect, a grape to a raisin, but it's orange peeled. It's dented. It's orange peeled, like on a paint job.
Right.
And once the resin heads are orange peeled like that, basically cured, the membrane, that fat lipid and wax membrane is basically nice and hard and easy to sift, and that way you won't rub so many, because you're rubbing the screens and you're going to get some bumps on the card because of the friction and the heat.
Right.
Because the resin heads are too fresh.
Right. You would break some.
It's complete sand, and you can really get them through easy, and you have a lot less damage to the product or waste to the product, because you're basically wasting thousands of heads when it's not cured enough. You feel me?
Good advice from a great guy, man. I feel like smoking some of that PGOG. Make sure next time you come down, you say hi, bro, and come by Studio
Absolutely.
710.
I want to send you a package, buddy. I will.
Hey.
I got some beautiful OG hanging right now. I just spent last night fucking hanging up. I am telling you. You have to have some. I promise we will make that happen. Send me your address and everything so I can make it work, bro.
I'm salivating over here, doing the happy dance, man. From the PG OG, from the OG himself. D420K, man. Instagram's a place to follow him. You can find him on YouTube, Twitter. You can find him anywhere where there's fucking good weed and a good time, man. Any plugs, shout-outs, things you want to say, brother?
Well, I'm doing the judging at that West Fest.
Oh, that thing on Tofino.
Yeah. You are as well, aren't you?
I don't know. I haven't been invited, but as long as you're there, man, it'll be a good time.
Dude, I can't believe it. It's an honor to do it. They're sending me up a package, and there you go. There's my dogs and my grandkids and buds and bikes. And
nice. Everybody popping in everywhere.
My bubble.
Well, I'll let you get back to the bubble, man. Thank you for coming by, letting us sort of take a little peek into your world for a minute, as always. We'll see you soon, man. You're a gentleman and scholar.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. We'll see you soon. With that, let's take a quick break here. Come back with 4 questions for this lady over here, Cindy, while she finishes our painting. We'll be right back. Four questions, the favorite 4 questions. I ask everybody who's come on the show. I think I've asked the ladies too. I've asked the chef before. I've asked everybody who's come along here pretty much, at least in the last few years. Cindy, don't want to distract you, but please paint away while I ask. They're not that complicated. There's no math or anything.
Oh, good.
How and when did you get into weed in the first place?
Sorry, Mom. I was too young and tried it with my friends and realized that it stopped sort of like my brain from going too fast because I always felt like my thoughts were always going miles an hour and it was just like a constant spinning. And the first time I smoked a joint, I was like, whoa, that stopped. That's kind of nice. And I sort of continued smoking since then for that very fact, just because it keeps
works.
my calm thoughts happy, Cindy, and it just works. I mean, that's my husband.
Smoking joint 191 over there as well too. Is she here? The favorite for us? Oh damn, there's the math.
You lied.
Your preferred method of consumption: joints, bongs, dabs. What's your edibles? Joints. I kind of figured as much. You won the joint rolling contest. If it was a loaded question, but I still gonna ask it technically. It's like when the people from the topical and edible companies come on. What do you think they're gonna say? Parker, I know. Don't worry, buddy. You're okay.
He wants treats.
You're just fine, mister. You'll be okay. Maybe just one more little piece here. Parker. Oh, missed it. Damn it, I tried. You know, like they say, I never work with pets and appies. And see, now you just get a butt. How much do you consume? Are you an everyday, all day, or a once in a while, or a little something at night on the weekends? What's your sort of routine?
Every day, all day, I guess. Ugh,
Artists need their inspiration.
Sorry.
Mom. That's my. These are actually, Mom. These are just stunt questions. They don't count. She's just obligated to do it. She's reading from the script. I swear. And when you look back at the most memorable bags of all the bags you've smoked, there's got to be one that stands out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No question.
The best bag of all time.
No question. Hawaiian Dream has been just the perfect, happiest, creative, chill weed I smoked that was just like nothing else mattered but what I was doing.
Fantastic. I love it. I mean, that's great when you're an artistic person or creative type of deal. If you can find that thing that gets you in your little spot you need to be and keeps you there, that's all you can ask for. And I appreciate you sharing. I've got a bunch of goodies to share with you guys after the break. We'll be right back. Your favorite part of the show coming up. Woo! In the box, the items associated with Puff Puff Pass It Along this week, and there is a long list of them, including a box of edibles from Dank Delights. Ooh, very good. Everybody around likes the Dank Delights. Yes. Holding it down there. Speaking of boxes, some boxes, because you know me, why throw in a pack of rollies when you can throw in a box of rollies? And then why throw in a box of rollies when you can throw in 3 boxes of rollies? Because everybody needs like 125 packs of rollies.
Obviously.
obviously. Tank lights is on there too. Oh, this is gonna be a big pile. Also delightful, not only the products from, but the people from Products by Sec.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. We already here likes the Products by Sec as well too, so a little pile of Products by Sec. By the way, does anybody want some Products by Sec? I figured. Saw that coming. Those aren't the super heavies. Some of the super heavies I think are in the office, but they're around here somewhere. No, there might be an 800 in there. I think on the left side, maybe, but maybe one.
I already put aside for you.
Right. So, see what you got. Help yourselves. While they do that, I'm gonna continue over here. Other products that taste good. Oh yes, some of these products from Tasty. I'll get those in a minute. This Fast 420 weed is tasting good, so you get a little bag of that. That looks like a handful of that. What was that, Andrew? Wait. Yeah, ready? There you go. Very nice. We're just about there. Little notepads and smoking. Some Phoenix tears from Miss Envy. That's great. Oh, I found some more. Oh, look at this. Even more edibles from Products by Sec. So that's great. Oh, shit, that's perfect. What else we got in here? A little tray, little tin, little smoking tin from smoking. Hey, how are you? What else we got in here? Oh, I found another gummy. So much gummies in here. Lanyards from Pure Hemps and Weeds Map.
Sure, I'll have some gummies.
Everybody gets the gummies. And then, what else? Oh, speaking of weed, some Fukushima pre-rolls.
Hey, give me the 5 million.
Because they're so good. Everybody likes Fukushima pre-rolls. We got those. We got bartender busy over here, holding it down.
What would you like? I got this.
I got this. I got some enricher and some other products, some up and down, some enhancers, some refills. All these grow products from the people at T&B Naturals. You know, these guys who with the CO2 thing. Yeah, we got that. Right? I'm still going.
What is this, all one prize?
This is all one prize.
You gotta be kidding
No,
me.
for one person, right? Got a chocolate bar from Weeds, because they're super good and tasty, right? Little Weeds chocolate bar there. I got a t-shirt from the Medicinal Cannabis Dispensary. Shouts to them. Fucking right. Let's go support them. 1182 Thurlow if you're in Vancouver, and online cannabisdispensary.ca. Also, if you're online, go check out Hempire, the best weed playing app game there is. I play it myself as well too. And you can actually click on expertjoints.com. There's a link there that will take you through the download. Otherwise, get on the App Store and all that. Miss Envy, I've got this little weed jar that you can put some of that Fast 420 weed in afterwards, and some lip balms because you know they got good lip balms. They've also got some great personal lubricants. Here's a little sample one for you, and there's probably some tips in here. Some Bully Bites, yes, as well too, because you know part of the whole family. I'll show some Bully Bites as well too. And then, of course, remember, just the tip. Just the tip. Tips, glass tips. An ashtray from them as well, too, because you got to have somewhere in there. When you're done smoking, I got these little mints. And before you even start smoking, I got this Hempire grinder that I should have brought out earlier, but it was a little lower underneath some stuff. And the dispensary pin that I should have pulled at the same time as the shirt, but again, they weren't properly coordinated. There's a lot of stuff crammed in this box here, and it shifts around sometimes. Miss Envy bath bomb, because you absolutely have to have these for Instagram. It's a qualification.
Boomerang
to be on there. Yeah. But I hear they work fantastic. My tub is about the same size as this. And at one point, do you remember Kush Queen did the episode where she was in the tub on the Sunday show? She did an episode or video. She shot video of her in a tub, and she asked if she could do it at my place. My tub is so fucking low. It literally, you have to like deliberately try and get down, and it's all knee. Like, and we all love Cushy, but there would have been nothing left to the imagination trying to tuck. There would have been no room for bubbles. So it's a tiny tub, right? Pretty close. Anyway, what else? A sec pin, because I got one of those in there as well too. Oh, still smoking little rolling paper holder for a pack of 1 1/4. I like those.
That's really cool. I really like that idea.
Yeah, right. They actually work quite well. I might have an extra one. If I do, you can have
You
it.
gave me some last time.
Oh.
You're the best.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, I'll take more. I actually gave them to the Herbally Inspired members. But
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Also, Tasty Buds, they were on the show last week.
Yeah.
And they brought through the Tasty Buds, right?
So bomb.
But we got some out on the little food craft services table out there as well, too.
I'm definitely snagging them in,
right?
for sure.
Right?
And the new maple ones, because I haven't tried
Maple
those
ones are
yet.
good.
I'm
Maple
trying
ones are good. We got a bag of them out there.
Dangerous.
We've also got
May
the
or may not
hat.
be putting them on the website.
Right? I got the hat, and there's a toque.
Oh, cute.
Or beanie, or whatever you want to, wherever you're geographically located, and the accompanying T-shirt to go with that as well, and some stickers, and because you gotta have some stickers, and a little $10 off coupon from Miss Envy or something, and a neutralizer road kit.
Boom.
What?
Y'all weren't ready.
Everyone needs one of those.
Right?
Weren't ready.
What is that?
It's a neutralizer road kit, and it's
Oh.
badass.
Thought it was good, and then he drops that
Right, and it's been great.
Frag this guy.
So.
Finale moment.
So yeah, right. So this is like a big giveaway, and normally I would do like try and figure out the value, but I couldn't because it's too much math, and do the math on how many joints we smoked isn't going to be good. So there is almost no bottom to this box. But what I am thinking is over there on the Expert Joints chat, there are a bunch of people who are over there week after week after week who watch all the time, and a lot of them have won, but some of them have not won. And there are some of them who live in Canada who are over the age of 19 who are probably in the chat room right now. So who's over the age of 19 and that lives in Canada, and don't fuck this up and say, that's me when you're not. Be over 19 and be in Canada, don't be a dick. Right, you can do that, right? And has never won anything on this show before. So is there anybody in the chat room over on just the Expert Joints YouTube chat room right now? If you guys, I know there's a little bit of a delay, but, and like I want to see, who's watched the show, and then tell me how long you've watched the show for. If this is your first episode, if this is your millionth episode, just be like, just say, I've never won, and I've watched the show this many times. Or I've been watching since. Or, okay, 2 joints, just one. Detonator, yes. Yeah, great. So where you're from, cool. Say, I haven't won, I've never won before, something like that, and how long you've been watching for. Because if I can find the person who's been watching the longest and who hasn't won yet, they're going to get it.
Oh my.
Ooh, bum, 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 bum.
You can't have it, Todd.
I like the honesty from
I
a
was
few
gonna say,
people.
I might log in.
All right, but I'm going to recognize
I ain't
most of the
won
names as
anything
well,
yet.
too. Right?
Y'all don't scoop this.
Josh,
I'm
you
gonna
won
log
last
in.
summer.
2 years.
Evil Dave, you have been watching for quite a while. I've seen you from the beginning. Izzy S., you live down in the States. Sorry, honey, I'd send it to you, no problem. I've actually sent you papers and stuff, too, to try and accomplish it.
That's nice.
Shout out to
That's
Izzy
me. I
S.
watched for about 3-4 months now.
From
I watched
Izzy
for
Izzy.
like a year. I don't want. You've already won before. Yes, exactly. Kyle Loader, how long you been watching for? Detonator, I see you're from Surrey, but how long you been? Julian Abab, since I was in Toronto. Well, that's for a while because I haven't been in Toronto in a minute. Non-winner from years back. Hang on now, Marvis Parvis. Marvis Parvis has been around for a long time. I recognize that from like from season 2 over there on Pot TV. That might be the longest one.
Whoa.
Dr. Cannabis as well too. Also has watched for a long time. I can remember that name since all of this season and maybe into season 3. Yes, and are you actually a doctor of cannabis? And where did you get your doctorate from? Is the thing. I think it's a run potentially here between Marvis Parvis and possibly Dr. Cannabis. But I think when it comes down to it, Marvis Parvis is the oldest name I recognize. And Julian Abab, if you've been watching from Toronto, that's for quite a while. I will say that. I will potentially throw you in the mix. But Dr. Cannabis, I feel, has been here at least all day.
Marvis
Smoking
Parvis
class,
kinda gets my vote
if
because of
only.
his name
You're
and his
smoking class. You're not from here, right? You're. I'll do more things that are more international. This just has weed in it. I can't. It is what it is. So, smoking class. You're not Canadian, are you? Because you have been around for a long time as well too. I'm trying to think like that. Man, this is going to be a little bit tough, but I'm just going to have to kind of like put names in a hat here. But let me see. So I'm going to call out. So smoking class, where do you live? Because you have been around a long time. Marvis Parvis, where are you in Canada? And Dr. Cannabis, when did you start watching as well, too?
How long have you been
Evil
painting?
Dave, 3-4 months. That's pretty good, but these guys are there. Smoking Class, okay. Oh, you're in Calgary. Oh, geez. Then I think, to me, the oldest names on here are Smoking Class and Smoking Class and I think Marvis Parvis are probably the two names that I think go back to Pot TV, maybe even earliest days of their first 6 months of the show, first 20-some episodes. Those seem to be the feelest old names. Marvis Parvis, where are you from? Smoking Class.
Marvis, come back to us.
Marvis, where'd you
Hey,
go?
where'd you go, dude? Hurry up.
I voted for your
We're rooting
picture.
for it.
Yeah, right.
Saskatchewan.
In Saskatchewan.
Hey.
You know what I could do? I could just be kind of cool about it. And I could just split it in half and give half to Smoking Class and give half to Marvis Parvis.
You gotta do 2 neutralizers then.
That's pretty
Well,
good.
no, these edibles are worth as much as the neutralizer, so I'll split it kind of
True.
evenly. But
That's cool.
I think that's fair. You guys cool with that?
Oh
Yeah?
yeah, that's nice. That's great.
All right,
Spread the
so
wealth.
Marvis and Smoking Class. I think you two have been around
Yeah.
since earliest. I think I see you on other people's shows. I'm pretty sure I see you watch Freddie's shows and all that stuff as well too. So I recognize those names amongst the very best for the longest ones. So I think that's our two winners there. You guys cool with that? Yeah. There we go. So shouts to everybody else who does. You know me. I'm always going to do giveaways and stuff like that. But I just figured, what the hell? It is what it is, man. So you two go ahead and email me at info@expertjoints.com or go ahead and DM me on Instagram with your address and just make sure some confirmation of ID or whatever. And we will get this sent out to you. Cool? So, oh wait, Smoking Class has won before. Oh, what? That changes everything. Andrew, do we have a what? Do we have a gasp? We already just did that. Yeah, okay.
It's like a sigh.
Well, then, ladies and gentlemen,
Woo!
Marvis Parvis.
Whoa.
Hey, there you go. Sure, Marvis Parvis. Good enough. There you go.
Congratulations.
So Marvis, info@expertjoints.com or DM me on Instagram or Twitter or some shit like that, and we'll go ahead and get
Heck
this
of a
all out to
prize.
you. Okay.
Aw.
Thank you very much. Appreciate all the
moly.
support for everything. Appreciate everybody doing it. With that, man, all the companies who make that happen, from Pure Hemp, Hempire, Dank Delights, TNB Naturals, the Fukushima Pre-Roll Factory, Weed Maps, the Medicinal Cannabis Dispensary, Neutralizer, Miss Envy, Fast 420. Fast 420. Kind of slowish. Fast 420. Smoking, Tasty Buds, Weeds, and Products by Sec. All putting in on this. I really appreciate everyone making it happen and everybody who did that and all the support from all you guys, man. Thank you so much for all your support and for following week after week. It's cool. Thank you very much. Also, I guess with that, I got to start thanking you guys for all showing up and hanging over here. The show's now done at this point. Cindy, any plugs, shout-outs, things we've missed, stuff you want to say?
No, I think
Plug the thing on Sunday, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Please come on Sunday. It's going to be so much fun. Again, so many places where you can find a link. There is the Bribe event, and there is, what was the other one, Bob? The other site where we can get the
Ticket Hub.
Ticket Hub, sorry.
Ticket Hub.
And it's the link is posted on all of our profiles. The Butter Chef,
The high-end dinners.
High-End
Dinner series on Instagram as
on
well
Instagram,
too.
check
Cindy
out
Smail
that link.
painting.
Link in bio, as they say.
Right.
Link in bio.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, Cindy Smail Paintings as well too, .com and on
Yes.
Instagram. Thank you so much. Can I ask, is the painting done now?
Yes, it is.
And before you do it, it's time for Andrew. Do you have a drum roll in there?
Drum roll, gasps, all of
Wait,
that.
do we have a drum roll?
Yeah.
All right.
How long does it go for?
I don't know. I've never heard it before. Oh.
Okay.
Well,
So I heard that this person is the actual boss of this whole operation.
Tanya?
So I'm not sure if you guys have met this person or if you've heard of this guy, but he's the one that runs the show. Are you ready?
Yeah.
drum roll. And
Zoom in on that. Hold still.
beauty.
Sorry.
She did that just now, like so fast.
Holy shit. That was crazy. That was amazing. Damn. Parker Bow. He doesn't care.
Parker's like,
They put the plate out in the hallway, so I'm out in the hallway now. Gee, are you kidding me? This is so incredible. Thank you so much.
it's still a little
Yeah.
tacky, but
A little wet.
Wow. The background could be better, but you know the important subject is this guy, right?
Oh my God, no, he's amazing.
You should. This is actual. Do I have it? I do.
I'll show him, but he doesn't care right now.
Can we? Is
Yeah.
this?
Can you sort of, Todd? Can you pay attention for a minute here, please?
Yeah, Todd.
Hold it together. Hold it together. Now. Well, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
Here. So, where are we going with this here? There.
Beauty.
There's the photo with him and his ball, and there's on the. I love it.
I love the background too. Really nice
That's
colors.
the dude.
Yeah.
That's the dude.
Thank you.
Well, here's your phone,
Thank
and I'm
you.
going to pass this back just because it is a little tacky, and I
Yes.
don't want to. That's incredible. Thank you so much for doing
No,
that.
no, thank you
When
so
that
much for
dries,
having us
that's
here today.
Going up on the wall for
It's
sure.
been lots of fun.
Picture now.
Oh man, that's awesome. Thank you. That was great. I also got to thank the Butter Chef, of course, for the tasty snacks for being
Adam.
here as well too. See you Sunday, of course, at the high end dinner
Yes.
series event there.
Yes, please.
The High Society Art event there.
gonna be
Fancy
so fun.
dancy.
High Candace.
Right?
Yes.
And of course on the Butter Chef Instagram as well there too. I got also thank Stinkmitt as well for the track letting us play that. And the Big Puffa over there holding it down, being all stoned.
Yeah, being all stoned.
Hey! Plug shout outs. What do you want to say, dog? You know how to go.
Oh.
Yeah, just go follow me, Lord Keezy. You know, like he said, link in bio, to hear my new song, you know, Wise. The EP's coming soon, and gtown604.com, you know, and again, link in bio. So, you know, yeah.
Nice. You want to share the mic back to the ladies? There are impromptu just sit-ins, unexpected guests as well.
Came
too.
to hang out.
Yeah, Chelsea and Busy Izzy over here doing it, holding it down. Of course, how are things over at Herbally Inspired while we have you here? And everything?
Wonderful. Yeah, going really well. Yeah, it's going every day. It's great.
Well, you make sure you support them as well too. Follow them on Instagram as well. Any plug, shout outs, things you want to make while you're here? Give everybody else the opportunity.
Herbally Inspired. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BZE. But that's it. That's all I got anyway.
That's good. Perfect. Well, thank you for doing that. And also got to thank Fukushima Pre-Roll Factory, Miss Envy Botanicals, and The Neutralizer for their continued support of Expert Joints Live. You can support them by visiting getfooked.ca, missenvy.ca, and theneutralizer.eu. Of course, you can get those on the website as well, too. Over there, expertjoints.com/shop. We could have almost used the /shop, but whatever, he's busy right now. He's got enough things to juggle. While that I tell you about that, you should also watch the other shows on Pot TV that you'll sometimes see these ladies on as well, too, including Cannabis Culture News, Jeremiah Vandermeer, Johnny B and the whole crew on Fridays at 4 o'clock over there, Mr. Cookie, generally a cast of characters, sometimes me just crashing the first part of the show on the way back from Fridays, High Noon with Alyssa on Saturdays. Yeah, can we turn that around? And at noon, obviously. Also, the 420 Lifestyle with Carly Marley and BC Budgal at 4 o'clock on Monday. And From Under the Influence with Greg Marijuana Man Williams, also at 4 on Wednesdays. And of course, as I like to say, he's so good. Tune into Fridays at 2 on Fridays on SaveOnRadio.com for tomorrow. Episode 47 over there with DJ Slippy featuring the one and only Opus 420, a.k.a. Opus 710 Adventures, a.k.a. Mick Mann in the place to be, going to be there. So I appreciate if you tune in for that. I'd also appreciate if you hit the subscribe button down here and give us a thumbs up. Appreciate your efforts on both of those. It's not that much work. Also, a lot of work goes into all the effort that Andrew puts into the whole thing and the whole team over here at Cannabis Life Network, including Lee and Cindy and Puffa and everybody who's associated. We'll be back episode 180 next week featuring the funniest guy in Ganja. Mike Rita is going to be in here for episode 180 of the show, which will be the finale. So gonna have Mike Rita out here for a special broadcast from the rooftop patio is the plan here. At least that's the good look, so it should be a good time. So hopefully it turns out to be good weather and a good event and it all goes according to plan. But that's what's on deck, and that's what we're gonna start promoting through the week. So I figure we'll tell you that here first. Gonna be a good time and should be a lot of fun. So make sure you toke up and tune in for what should be one hell of an entertaining episode. This has been a really entertaining episode, and I appreciate you watching. But in the meantime, this is what 191. You got that graphic up at some point? Yeah. Good. Well then, if that's all done, all those boxes are ticked. Andrew, if you please, Hit the music.